Hey guys, I'm back. So I got something to say. Alright. So if you've been watching my channel, if you're new to my channel, then you probably don't know about this, but I'll give you a real quick update. Well, first I want you to show my nails, because I didn't show them to you during my thing. It says, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's not focusing very well. Focus. Anyway, so I gotta be happy because I'm not happy right now. So anyway, if you haven't been watching my channel and you're new to my channel, there was a situation where my cousin's friend, she came to my cousin and asked if she knew anybody that could finish a blanket that her grandmother was making because her grandmother passed away, and she wanted to make a blanket for her son's wedding, who was the grandson of the woman who passed away. Anyway, well, anyway, so she came to me, and I told her I would do it blindly. I said I would. Okay, well, I don't knit, and that woman knitted, so that's a thing. But there was some yarn left over, and I said that what I could do is I could take that yarn that's left over and make a blanket. Well, I bought all the yarn that, the yarn came from Joanns. So I went back to Joanns. They don't have the yarn that they had, but they had yarn that I could add to it. So anyway, I bought the yarn to add to it. Well, I don't have enough to finish it. So I went back into Joanns, and they only had one ball left of the Burnett blanket yarn in the colorway of Sonoma. And I needed more than that. So, but I bought that one, and then I went and I asked them if when their orders were coming in, and the people there don't know anything, because nobody hires anybody with knowledge of anything other than when they're going to leave, or who their boyfriend is or girlfriend is or whatever. Nobody cares about the customer service. So anyway, instead of looking into find out when their orders come in, just say, I don't know, because that's the new thing. When I was doing customer service, you didn't tell anybody you don't know. You said, let me look into that for you. And then you did. But that being said, they didn't have any yarn left. So while I was waiting on customer service for all that thing, I went on Walmart and I ordered 5 more skeins of yarn. Was supposed to be here on Sunday. Never showed up. FedEx, just so people know. And then it never came on Monday. And it never came on Tuesday. It was supposed, and then, because it said, well, it'll be here Monday then. And then it said, it'll be here Tuesday. So then it said, it'll be here on Wednesday. It came today. It came today. If you hear anything weird, my husband got his framing nailer today. So he's got it running, making some noises. So anyway, so it came today. It came today. Yeah. And, here's the box of it. Okay. It came today. Now, mind you, I said Sonoma. And I ordered 5. What came today was 10 Burnett blankets in the colorway of, you guys, I'm not even playing with you today. Oh my God. Sailor's Delight. Okay, for starters, it is pretty. It's got a terracotta. Well, it's got a turquoise or a teal and a terracotta and a mauve color and some greenish moss color and grays. It is pretty. It looks like something that you'd make something for Florida or something to that effect, like maybe, I don't know. But definitely not, it's definitely not Sonoma, which the Sonoma was browns and greens and whatever. So I got 10 of these, not the 5 that I ordered. What the freak, people? So anyway, so on I go, contacting Walmart. I was like, what is going on with you guys? I said, you know what? I said, I got a hold of, I told, they want to chat with you. I was like, I want a human being. So they called me. And so anyway, the lady calls me, and she calls back and I was like, yeah, I have a problem here. She goes, is your product was delivered? I go, no, ma'am, it was not delivered. I said, what was delivered to me was 10 skeins of something I didn't order. I said, I ordered 5, not 10. I go, it ain't even the same color. She goes, well, okay, well, we can arrange for you to send back the extras that you got and go ahead and keep the 5 that you ordered. I go, well, I would like to keep the 5 that I ordered, but I didn't get the 5 that I ordered. You gave me 10 of something I did not order. I go, I want the 5 of the Sonoma. She goes, okay, well, we can get your replacement. Well, that's fantastic. I go, when will it be here? She goes, well, it's going to be there. It's going to be there within 3 days. No, I need it like tomorrow. I said, actually, I needed it Sunday. I've been waiting for this since Sunday. It was supposed to be Sunday, and it's Wednesday. It's 3 days past the day it was supposed to be here. I ordered it on the 27th of January. It should have been here by now. And she was like, I'm really sorry. I understand. I don't think you understand my frustration. I go, I'm trying to get this blanket finished for a wedding gift. My eyes are going to twitch. I'm not even joking. And she goes, and you know what? There's one thing I cannot stand is being placated. Don't placate me. Don't patronize me with your, I understand you're upset. I understand your anger, your frustration. No, baby girl, you do not understand my frustration. My frustration is my brain is on getting this blanket done. And I am right now just filling time doing stupid stuff until I can get that blanket finished, because that's my number one priority. That's the job I'm being paid to do. And if I can't get that blanket done, then my job is not getting finished. If I can't finish a job for somebody, then it frustrates me. Like, I have an order for April for Easter. I've already got it done. I got on it and got it finished because I want it ready for my customers. That's the way I am about it. But this here is twisting my hide. But anyway, I told her, I said, I need it sooner than 3 days. And she goes, well, she goes, oh, well, that's what it tells you. It tells us but it can get there sooner. I said, but it won't. I said, it's going to get here between 5 and 7 days. She goes, no, 3 days. I go, let me explain something to you, because I've been dealing with this for a little bit of time now. I go, I order something and it says it's going to be here in 3 days. I said, it ain't going to be here in 3 days. It's going to be here in 4 to 5 days. I go, and if they say, I go, that's just how it is. I said, and the longest it takes is a week. My husband goes, it's probably going to take 7 days to get here. In the background, he said that. And not just now, but on the phone. And I'm like, and she goes, no, it says it'll take three days. It'll take up to 3 days. I go, it needs to be here tomorrow. I go, that's the problem with today's world. I said, I worked in retail with customer service. That's what my jobs were all the time. Well, nowadays, they've killed it. The world today has killed customer service. When I did customer service, if I had something like this come in, I checked it, double checked it, and triple checked it if needed. Nothing left my sight or my hands or my control until it was 100% ready or correct. And if it couldn't be correct, I contacted whoever it was, and we went over it until the customer was satisfied with whatever. You never told a customer you don't know. You always looked. And you made sure their shit was right, Now it's like, oh, no, I can't do that. Well, anyway, I was fussing. I said, what really, really, really hurts me right now? I go, I know what I need my yarn for. I go, and it's for a special blanket for somebody and for a special thing. It's a very emotional, special thing. I go, but I'm looking at the colors of the yarn that's in this box, and I'm thinking, wow, the 10 skeins of that yarn that somebody's waiting on, I bet they're making something special for somebody too. I go, and it's sitting in my house in Bicknell, Indiana, instead of in the home that it needs to be in with the person that's making it. And honest to God, if I could figure out who it belonged to, I would make sure it got to them, because this is ridiculous. And I told her, I said, when it comes to yarn or any kind of fiber stuff like cross stitch or anything like that, when it comes to this crafting stuff, people aren't doing this just for piss and fun, shits and giggles. I go, 90% of the time you're getting these orders are for people that are really working on something. Why does my eyes look like I'm stoned? I am not. Look at that. Don't I look high? What is wrong with my eyes? Anyway, they want this stuff for a purpose, and they're making things. It's this eye right here. It's like all weird acting. Isn't it? Isn't that weird? Or is it just me? I don't know. I need to go see an eye doctor because of my glasses. I look blurry in the TV unless I go like this, and then I'm not blurry anymore. Now I can't see anything, but anyway, so if I hold my glass like this, I can look at myself and I'm okay. Still like high. Back to being blurry. So if I go like that, I'm okay. Anyway. So it just hurts my heart that somebody, because that's beautiful yarn. I mean, it's pretty. It's very pretty. And I feel bad. But what I've been doing in the meantime, waiting for my yarn to get in. Oh, anyway, I told that lady that. And sorry, I got sidetracked. But I told that lady that. And she goes, oh, I understand. And again, I understand your frustration, your aggravation. I go, I'm not mad at you. I'm frustrated with the whole situation. Like, how do you screw this up? They're not even the same name. They're not the same color. It's not even the same number of items. Like, how do you mess this up? Anyway, she goes, well, you can keep the 5, whatever. And I go, these aren't what I need. I said, I need this stuff. She goes, well, we've sent you a replacement, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, you know what? She goes, just go ahead and keep all those yarn and you can do with it whatever you want with it. She goes, you can make something else with it. Well, that's not making it better. I mean, so you're just giving me more yarn. Thanks, I guess. But what really upsets me is the person who this yarn was supposed to go to isn't getting there and it's supposed to go to them. It's like, yikes. So anyway, yeah, I have 10 skeins of yarn and Randy was like, he's like, hey, you were saying you're wanting to make a hat out of it. I go, I never said that. He goes, you were wanting to make something. I go, yeah, a cardigan. I was wondering how that would work out. He goes, well, make a cardigan, for a kid. I go, for a kid? No. It was for me. But I don't know. I don't think 10 skeins is going to pull a cardigan off for me. Too big for that. I think it needs like 20. I don't know. Anyway, so I've got 10 skeins. Randy goes, oh, yay, more yarn to put away. So anyway, so I got this. She said she sent me a confirmation email. It should be here. So I finally came through. Guess when it's going to be at my house? Scheduled to be delivered. No shit. Wednesday, February 8th. 7 friggin' days. 7 days. I have to wait 7 more days to get finishing on this damn thing. I'm telling you what. I'm going to have a break now. It's a good dang thing I don't need this blanket till June. I just wanted to get it out of the way so that it's, and I can get it to my cousin and move on with myself. But right now, aside from that, what I'm doing is I'm working on hats because I'm passing time. So I was passing time with making, I made a hot pad. Well, it said dish rag, but using the yarn they used must have been totally different than the yarn that I'm using. And I used the hook they used was for that because they said it was 7.5 inches by 7.5 inches and it wasn't. But now I'm using it. I'm using the cones of yarn. I'm using these. And I'm making, because these are really good to make dish rags and all that shenanigans. So I'm using a 5mm, right? 5.5 millimeter. And I'm making dish rags, Waffle Stitch dish rags. Because with the smaller hook the smaller hook I was using, it works really well for hot pads. I mean, real nice, stout little hot pads. And I must be on a waffle kick stitch or waffle stitch kick. Waffle kick stitch. Because that's the thing. So, and I'm using Fiber Spider's Waffle Stitch hat thing. I made one for my husband. I've been making them for a while, but I was bored waiting on yarn, so I took my Stripe It in black and gray, and I was working on a hat, Waffle Stitch hat with the black and gray. And then my husband and I were talking, and he goes, you should make hats out of that Waffle Stitch for toboggans for hunters in the hunter orange. I go, oh, that'd be really cool, right? So, and I kind of was just thinking about it, and then I went into the Joanns yesterday to see if they had any more yarn, because I was tired of waiting, and they had Big Twist Varsity Orange. Is that what it is? Yes, Varsity Orange. They had Big Twist Value. This stuff is soft. Big Twist Value, 100% acrylic. But it is a 6-ounce skein. Not a 7, like Red Heart. It's a 6-ounce skein, 380 yards. 347 meters, 170 grams. Anyway, but it's, use a 5mm hook. And it's a 4-weight. But anyway, it was Varsity Orange. And let me tell you what, this shit is bright. So, look at how bright that is, right? So, I'm making the Waffle Stitch hats out of it. And I'm going to make toboggans. And I'll probably just put a small rim around the bottom of it. It'll be a toboggan. But anyway, I don't know. I don't want to hang on. I don't want to lose that stitch. Let me pull that out real quick. I don't know what it's going to look like on my head with a ponytail on. Hang on one second. So this is a little short. I'm going to add a little bit more. It's going to be more of a toboggan. It's going to be a little bit longer. But anyway, so this is what it looks like, the stitch. But Randy really, I look like I ain't got no hair at all now. But anyway, so I'm going to make some of these and sell them. I'm going to get them and sell them. They're nice and squishy. And you can, my husband's all the time turning his inside out because he likes the outside, the stitch on the inside too. But this is the actual stitch. But anyway, I have it on my yarn genie, and my husband, I'm going to show this to you. My husband goes, you know what that looks like, right? Hang on. Let me show you. It's on my yarn genie. I put it on a whole skein, so it will hold a whole skein. At least it'll hold a 7-ounce skein of yarn. But anyway, yeah, it looks disturbing. So anyway, that's what I'm doing with myself, is making these orange hats. And I got some other stuff going on too. I'm just trying to work some things around. But anyway, and I'm still on the lookout for a little bell for my cow, my light bulb cow, because I want to put a collar around the cow's neck and put a little cow bow on it. I think I'm going to call him Ed. I don't know. I don't know what to call him. So anyway, but I guess, you know, while I'm waiting on my Sonoma to come in 7 days, she said 3. Randy was right again. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of hang out and crochet hats, I guess. Watch videos. See what else there is to do. So, I'm out of here, you guys. So, if you want, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment. And I know the customer service, you know, they let me have that 10 things of yarn. But you know what? It's like, to me, the customer service would have been like, we are so sorry. We're going to get that right out to you, express it to you. You'll get it tomorrow. You know, that to me would be customer service. Letting me keep that, you're just wasting money to me. I'm going to get that shit back. Or find out who got my order. Find out what this order was for. Because you can look it up. But anyway, I'm out of here, you guys. Take care. God bless. Be kind to one another. And I'll catch you on another time. Bye.